Okay. We should be live. Just phone next to me here. Okay, yeah, we're live. Make sure my audio is actually functioning today. Is what is a bit quiet. Go ahead and fix that. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Still a bit quiet. Let's see here. Did that fix it? No, still really quiet. That's to mute. Hello, hello, hello. It may just be my mic. Did I fix it? No. How about now? Well, that does actually sound better. Okay. How about now? Ooh, okay, that's actually getting much better. Check, check, 1, 2. Oh, yep. Getting there. Let's bring it up to 300. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Perfect. Hopefully that keeps things perfect. Okay. So we're going to be basically continuing from what we did yesterday. We need to find the right character. Here we go, VGR. The stream from yesterday is not up because of the fact that there were some issues with the audio. But basically we just are using an alternate start mod called Start Me Up, and I started and did a little bit of work, ended up doing the typical stuff that you do at the start of a Fallout playthrough, help Preston and them. Oh, and we have Codsworth. The alternate start we chose is my character is an escaped synth.
I wonder what Diamond City will be like. If the name has anything to do with it, must be quite nice.
What I want to do today is try and get a bowler hat for Codsworth.
Very clever.
Neat. We're just gonna finish up with our armor here. Perfect. So what is our current armor rating? Well, we're not doing too terrible. As I stated yesterday, I did allow myself to use the mod that I have to give myself materials and ammo, just as it's meant to be a fun playthrough, rather than one where I'm worried about doing everything normally. But we do have a level up. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and pick up Medic. Real quick. Alright. Okay, looks like we are already there. We will worry about that later. As like I also said yesterday, we will be working with the Minutemen this playthrough just for the settlement quests. And I don't know exactly when it'll happen, but I have a mod installed that once you clear Concord for the first time, drifters and shopkeepers will start setting up inside of Concord, which is cool. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and fast travel to Hangman's Alley, due to the fact that I want to check for shops there for a bowler hat for Codsworth. Because that is one of my goals for today, is getting him a bowler hat. Because if you don't know, Codsworth can wear a bowler's hat. I think that's the only kind of hat he can wear, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and pick this. There we go. Oh yes, the bodies of the raiders are still here. Then up here, we can open up the shortcut. Looks like...
So you get one of those fancy vault suits. Those one-size-fit-all?
Yeah, it looks like they are affected by the NPC replacer that I have, because I'm playing with the anime character mod, and I have an extra mod that replaces a majority of the NPCs with anime versions of the NPCs, because why the heck not?
Diamond City is the place to live, I tell ya. You made the right choice coming here.
You want into Diamond City, right?
Real quick. Voice is a little bit quiet there. Not what I wanted. I want audio. So I'm going to turn master back up here.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
I don't really plan on progressing with the main story this playthrough. It's purely just a playthrough for fun.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious scramble.
But I don't intend for this to be a playthrough where I really play through the main story. I might do some of the DLCs though. To be fair though, if I should have started at a higher level, considering my intention was to focus the
Hey, it's the new girl. Am I right?
DLC, because I had an option through the mod to start at a higher
girl,
level.
right?
Fancy robots.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez.
But
If you need protection,
Ain't
let's
the
talk.
end of the world.
Everything hand-tooled.
See what he's got. When did I get I have 1,000. How did I get? Okay. I must not have been paying attention somewhere along the line. But that's fine. Because that gives me more than enough caps to buy a bowler hat if I can find one. Doesn't look like he has one though. Let's try down here. This is literally a closed store, so if anywhere has it, it'll be here. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Hello. Have you been here before? Don't be cute. First things first, this isn't a charity. Good. Now that we understand. A paying customer. Finally.
Okay. Alright, I forgot I got that t-shirt Creation Club for free. Come on, please have one. It's not looking good on that. Dang it. That is a shame. Alrighty. We just have to keep looking. In fact, let's look up locations where it can be found.
What have you done with the real?
Oh, hold up.
Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family! Kyle, no!
Had to do it.
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City.
If you hadn't shown up,
You folks
would've
with
killed me.
damn paranoia. Nice shot. But I'm gonna have to ask you to step back. What, you didn't hear the shouting? Guy pulls a gun on his own brother, thinking he's a synth. It's that newspaper's fault.
If only
Got
he
people
knew
all
that I
riled up,
am a synth.
thinking their own family might be replaced by machines. Look, I'm sorry you got caught up in all this, but it's over, okay? Just go about your business like nothing happened.
Word.
Better that way.
Oh, he has one of the modded weapons. Neat. I forgot that I have it so it can be added to the level list.
What's everyone still standing around for? Go back to your own damn business.
I wonder, I don't think it can, but I wonder if that padded blue jacket can have armor over it. No, as I thought. It cannot. Which is a shame. Because it's actually a nice looking outfit. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use the Minuteman outfit, I think. And again, that severely drops our armor rating. But it looks good with the leather armor, that's for sure. $33.85.10, $33.95.10, or $95.20. We're going with that. It's better. Okay. Anyways. Where to find bowler cap Fallout 4. 2 are on the second floor of the Boylston Club. Well, I can easily get there. I know where that is, so we'll just head to the Boylston Club to get it. And that'll complete, once we get that, that'll complete one of my goals for today. Basically, my plan is each stream I'm going to set up a list of goals for the day. And I'll check them off as I complete them. Today's main goal is the acquiring of the bowler hat for Codsworth. I had to be careful there because I didn't want to encounter ferals. My goals for today are get the bowler hat for Codsworth and basically just complete as many settlement quests as possible. Alrighty, so this was the Borsum Club. Luckily, I'm pretty sure the place is empty. Just in case it isn't, though. There we go. I used to have a mod installed that put a special melee weapon up here, but I don't currently have that mod installed, so doesn't end up happening. And there's a standard bowler hat. Alright, Codsworth, come here, mate.
Something you need, Mum? What's mine is yours, Mum.
We're now going to give him the bowler hat. Boom! Look at that! Codsworth now has his bowler hat. And that's one goal for the day complete. I'm gonna say my goal as far as the settlement quest for today, I want to complete at least 5. I want to get at least 5 settlements. Whether that be through quests or just generally discovering empty or currently raider or etc. infested places and clearing them. Basically, as long as I get at least 5 settlements today, we'll be good. And just for the heck of it, it's a really dangerous thing, but I have a way of doing it that is a lot safer. Where is he? Here he comes. Ooh, that was close. Well, that one hit hard. Oh, he normally doesn't come up here. This is the first time I've had him come this close to the bus when I did this. Usually he stops near the buildings. But that seems to have messed up his tracking a bit, which works in my favor. Got it. Ooh, that is really good. Unfortunately, it's 2 of the same piece, but I will take it. Did I quick save before that? I did. Ooh, okay. Hold up. We can farm this. we can farm this for the right pieces. Come on. There we go. I can actually farm Swan for the armor pieces I want. Over here, Swan. Yeah, see, that's what he normally does. He stands right there. Have to be careful when he throws those rocks, because they can end up going through the door. Luckily, from my experience so far, they don't tend to go through the windows. Only the door. See, they can go through the door. Gonna make a quick save here. That'll make farming the drop a bit easier, because we won't have to whittle them down all the way every time. See, he gets stuck right there usually. I don't know what caused him to pass by that spot. That, oh, he came closer. Loading back. Ooh, see, that's really good, but then the second piece isn't good. Gotta load back again. This may take a few attempts to get the perfect drop from him. See, good for one of the items, not good for the other. I think the best case scenario is we get at least one piece of heavy. But I can settle for 2 medium. As long as they're not the same piece. Oh yeah, here we go. We got best case scenario here. Oh yeah. Heavy liver legs. That was best case scenario, getting 2 pieces of heavy leather. Annoyingly, they clip a bit with my current piece of clothing, but we'll live. Getting that was phenomenal. I think I want to head to Good Neighbor. It's probably a really good place to head right now. No, thank you, big super mutant. Caution. And hidden. Perfect. And into Good Neighbor we go. Oh man. See, it's the bald characters that look really weird with the anime character mod.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
See, you threaten me, and you regret it.
Walk into a new place, making sure. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome. Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
See, I kind of wish there was a way that, Finn could end up living, but no matter what,
A new player.
he ends up dying, which is a shame.
Well, well, look at her ladyship with the robot valet. Ain't you fancy?
You're lucky that if I shoot you, everyone here will turn on me. He is not my valet. He is my friend. Okay.
Eat it, chump.
Well, hello there.
You know, I'm gonna take these suits, because why the heck not? Take out Fedora too. So we reached Good Neighbor. I think I also want to reach Bunker Hill, not too far from here. Luckily, I know probably what is my best path for that. It's a little risky, but I think we can make it. It's the same path I tend to use if I'm trying to get to the railroad. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. Check out the wild peoples. Ooh, that was dangerous one. We'll have to be real careful through here. In fact, I can alter the route a little bit. That may not have been the best plan. Now I'm gonna pass by super mutants. Okay, that's fine. I can pull it off. Old North Church. What's this place? Boxing gym. I'll have to come back there sometime. And it's not too much further. Now we have to be cautious up here because sometimes there can be hostiles on this bridge. Looks like we might... Yeah, looks like we got lucky this time though.
You there, caravan or raider? Freelance, huh? All right, come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Boom.
Someone went through a great deal of trouble.
Now we got Bunker Hill on our map. Okay, so what next? It's a shame there's only 2 major towns in this game. I think next we're gonna return to Sanctuary. Here we are.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show. I should have listened. I think we...
Sure, I guess.
You gotta look past what it is to what it could. I can...
Sounds good.
Glad to hear it. I've seen people come... Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there. Somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement? That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people. By the way.
I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner. You have no idea. Myself.
I understand how you feel.
You and I.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I don't need any more of your lies.
Ah, but this whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you. Oh, not this again. Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you'd think. If the chems are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the site. We need it. You need it. It's part
Not
of who I am. All right, kid. You got me. If me hanging around for a little longer is worth that much to you, then I'll go clean. No more chems. No more sight.
Boom.
To do some work. Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof. There's a workbench over there.
We'll worry about that later. So that's one of the 5 settlements I want to get for the day. Trying to think of more settlements I can grab without having to do an actual quest. I know Starlight Drive-In is definitely one. Let me grab this level up real quick. Go ahead and get Commando level 1. Then we'll go over here and clear Starlight Drive-In. And I'm not required, if I have a quest for a settlement, I'm not requiring myself to do the quest itself. If I decide I want to, say, kill the settlers there, then I can do that. In fact, that's what I might do with 10 Pines. We are going to be doing the entirety of the Minuteman quest line, though, because you do that before the main story kicks in for them, so I'll end up doing that. Another possible settlement we can grab would be Abernathy Farm, which we can just go ahead and kill the Abernathy's. That is 2. We can also go make our way down to Sunshine Tidings. We're just gonna go in and wipe the Abernathy's out. I prefer not to do their quest anyway, because their quest is a pain early on. Be careful of that there bloat fly. Go in here, wipe them all out.
Found you. Damn it! Why can't this just be over?
Codsworth. Like that, we've cleared out Abernathy Farm.
Hey there. You look like someone who could use a dog. Woman's best friend too, right?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. You sure? I mean, she's a great dog. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to sell her to anyone who isn't going to take good care of her. Yeah, okay. You look like you won't eat her or anything. So, you really want to buy her? Okay. But you have someplace for her to live, right?
Of course I do. We'll send this dog to Red Rocket.
I guess that'll have to be okay. Okay, girl. This is your new owner. She's gonna give you a new home. Go on now. You be a good girl. Bye-bye.
Damn, bro. He really cares about this dog.
You take care of her, all right?
Poor guy.
You better take good care of her.
I will, don't worry. She's safe. So now we have... Okay. So, that's that handle. So this is the dog that we just paid 250 caps for. It's called Junkyard Dog. Cool. not a lot that we can do with our new heavy lever armor pieces, but we'll eventually be able to improve them. Fact of the matter is, we managed to get heavy leather armor pieces. As much as I like the fact that this outfit gives a decent boost to our stats, not particularly fond of the clipping. We'll go ahead and switch back to the road levers. Much better. No noticeable clipping. Who the hell are you?
Raiders jumped us. You gotta help. Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Who the?
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
The hell? They just showed up randomly. Okay then. It's a bit weird. Well then. Between streams I may potentially end up removing the mod that makes my character all anime. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't fully decided. And I think by now, hopefully, the mod will have activated to put people into Concord over here. Yeah, see? Here we go. What's up, mate?
Yeah?
Got a doctor. Okay.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
So we got a doctor setting up shop in there. Just a moment. Excuse me. Thank you. We got some sort of bar in here.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything.
Oh no,
you
it's
got
a
and see if we
vendor.
can make a deal.
Cool. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and explore a bit, see what we can find.
Hey, easy living. This ain't.
Oh, we got something here. Just
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
Just a vendor? Okay, cool. Yeah, so people have started to settle here in Concord now. Definitely the coolest aspect of that mod. Looks like they'll actually wander around a bit, too. Looks like a raider tried to attack over here. No, there was multiple, actually. But as expected, they got killed. Alrighty. Moving on. Oh, we forgot to pick up the fusion cells here. Alrighty. Random settler over here. Let's go talk to him.
Ooh, boy. You may want to keep your distance. Oh, I'm not worried about that. It's just, well, I think I ate a bad can of meat. It's got my guts. Long neck. Here. And if you happen to see that little...
Okay, then. Let's see here. It's usually a random encounter up here that you can get. Let's see what we have. Oh, okay, I know which one this is. But yeah, I don't think they offer any meaningful dialogue. Doesn't look like it. Nope, okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna keep moving. How we looking on time? We're nearly an hour in. So I need to get 2 more settlements by an hour 30. Caution. Okay. I'm half tempted to look into getting more Creation Club content for this playthrough, just due to the fact that I need non-main story stuff to do. So what we're gonna do here at 10 Pines Bluff is we're just gonna wipe them out. Simple as that. Either way, we become General of the Minutemen. So it doesn't really matter. Take that scavenger outfit, that's a nice outfit. Unfortunately, not one that allows for outer armor. But that makes, I believe that would be 3? No, 4. That'd be 4. So we need 1 more this stream. Trying to think of an easy one to do. There's always Taffington. That one's rather easy to pull off. But the enemies nearby it pose a serious threat. There's Sunshine Tidings. Think we're gonna just consider with current 4 good for this stream. I did say 4 to 5. So that completes our major goals for this stream. Return to Sanctuary so we can become General of the Minutemen. Oh right, we still need to do that. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna figure out where the heck we're going to do that. Well, to be fair, it probably ties into the main story. I think this will probably be the last thing we do for today's stream. Probably gonna do about 1 hour to 1.5 hour streams at a time.
Head on inside.
So, you're that you're not. If it. Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs. It's safe is what it is. But I was asking... Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now. We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic? Okay, I can at least point you somewhere. Unofficially. When you get inside the city, go to the back, around the market, to an alleyway. There's a couple of bright neon signs. Valentine's Detective Agency. No one likes going there, though, so buyer beware and all that. Yeah, well, good luck. Stay out of trouble.
Does that complete it? Doesn't look like it. My guess is we have to actually get Nick for that, which we might do next stream, just so we can work on getting him as a companion. Anywho, that's where we're gonna go ahead and call today's stream. Hope anyone who is or does watch this enjoys it, or enjoyed it if you're watching now. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and or night.